On Trust Without Sight, the eye in the mirror lost the staring contest. Trust used to follow knowing. Now it precedes it. We accept conclusions before we encounter causes. We repeat language before we understand its weight. We align ourselves with outcomes we did not witness, based on assurances we cannot verify. This is not deception in the dramatic sense. No masks, no grand lies, just delegation. We have outsourced discernment to systems that promise clarity while withholding process. The mechanisms remain hidden, but the results arrive clean, prepackaged, and ready to repeat. We call this efficiency. We call this progress. We call this being informed. But information no longer requires comprehension, only circulation. Pressure accumulates quietly under these conditions, not as thought, but as residue. There are now rooms where people gather to release sounds without language. No argument, no demand, just noise, briefly permitted. An allotted space to empty what cannot be resolved, processed, or traced back to a source. The sound is real. The cause remains abstract. The cause remains abstract. The sound is real. This is not catharsis. It is compression management. To trust without sight is not a failure of intelligence. It is a condition of scale. The world now moves faster than personal verification allows. So belief becomes adaptive. Allegiance becomes shorthand. Certainty becomes a posture rather than a conclusion. This is why conviction feels so light. This is why reversal feels rare. This is why language sounds familiar even when its meaning has thinned. We mistake visibility for transparency. We mistake repetition for consensus. And we mistake being watched for being protected. Observation has replaced participation. Witnessing has replaced responsibility. And so, we learn to live inside conclusions. Not as prisoners, but as consumers. Comfortable, furnished, occasionally loud. This is not a warning. This is not a correction. It is simply the state of things described from within.